Welcome back to another episode of Ozzy Man's Pub Chats. Today I'm up and about in the so-called Kingdom of the United. I'll be chatting with Eddie Hall. The pub, his backyard. Because if we go to an actual pub, someone might start some shit. Which is how life goes when you're a big unit. Not me, Eddie. Anyway, you know this mad bastard because he's bloody good at lifting stuff, punching stuff, lifting and punching stuff. Yeah, I reckon he's also an articulate wanker. Eddie, how are you? Welcome to the pub chat.
I'm good, mate. How are you? This is a nice pub.
This is a nice pub. This is a lovely pub.
Are you drinking a tinny there? Have you got one for me?
I got a tinny, yeah. I can give you a tinny too.
What are we on? Scrumpy Jack.
Yeah. Does that have a reputation in England?
It kind of does. It's more. What was the cider in our youth? It was like Frosty Jacks.
Frosty Jacks.
Frosty Jacks. It's like the cheap of the cheapest cider. It'd be like, I don't know, back in the day, like £3 for like a 2-litre bottle of cider, and you get pissed out your brains on a Friday night. You know?
I wish I found that.
That's
it's
delicious.
Refreshing because it's summer as well, I thought.
So I got you a present.
Oh, yeah?
I bought you a cigar. So I've actually got my own cigar. So this is a Beast cigar.
Is it? This is kind of nice. We just open with presents as a little
Of course.
And I'll give you that one.
There you go, yeah.
That's lovely.
Here, I'll teach you how to cut a cigar properly, because
Okay.
cutting cigars is barbaric,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Okay.
You have to stab a hole in it.
All right.
You learn something new every day.
Thank you, Dad. The last time I had a cigar was at my Bucks party in Northbridge in Perth.
What's a Bucks party, like stag?
Stag, there you go. That's that was the last time I had it, so that would have been 2017.
So you have to wet the end a little bit,
Wet the
and
end.
then we've got a stabber area.
Fuck me. All right.
Put a little hole in it like that.
Jesus, it's kind of kinky.
I'm going to do 2 holes. In fact, I might do 3 holes. Lovely.
Okay, so I'm going to stab my tip. Gently or violently? Or
Yeah, get it like all the way in.
firm? I'm learning new things in England. You know, when you travel, that's the time to show up to people's backyards and experiment. And what is that, a grenade? How do I... Oh yeah, that's making a sound. I'm good. Have you ever smoked a cigar with Arnie?
I actually have.
Have you?
I have, yeah. He was travelling around the UK. He was doing like this evening with, and he was doing it in Wales. And I was somewhere close to Wales, so I went over at the night and had a meal with him, had a few beers with him. And then the next day before we set off, we sat outside in the glorious sun and had a cigar together. It was a very memorable moment.
That's an awesome memory.
It was memory, yeah. It was
Because he was one of your idols, yeah? Arnie was an inspiration?
Still is. Yeah,
is?
yeah. It was a childhood hero. And as I got older, obviously getting into Strongman, he was a massive fan of Strongman. So we've crossed paths many times. Did the world record, my first world record in front of Arnie in Melbourne.
I remember that footage. I reckon that might have been the first Eddie Hall footage I ever saw, because he was like to the sidelines, kind of like, come on, do it today. He revved you up.
He did rev me up.
You wanted to be a strongman since you were little, yeah? That's the story?
Well, I guess strength has been a part of everyone's childhood, because it's always a fascination of like, who's the strongest man in the world? You always ask that question as a child. I think every child on the planet has asked that question. And then I think growing up, there's always the arm wrestling. There's always who's the strongest in the school, who's the strongest in the class. And for me, being the youngest of 3 brothers, it was always who's the strongest. That was always the argument. And I remember watching The World's Strongest Man with my brothers, my family, and everyone's jaws. I remember like 5 years old, and looking around the living room, and everyone's jaws were on the floor watching The World's Strongest Man, and I just thought, fuck, I want that reaction. And it's just like imprinted in me to be the world's strongest man from like 5 years old. So
I kind of love that story. Yeah, I heard you mention it somewhere else, because my kid's like 7 years old, and you don't know what sticks when they're that young. It's like, all right, this week he wants to be Messi, next week he wants to be like Jordan, you know? Like, so it's kind of like, when do you commit as a parent to? It's like, okay, he's actually going all in on this. Were your parents like supportive from age 5 onwards? Like, they went out, they were like, yeah, let's get you a bench press.
So, not quite. Well, my mum was a swimming teacher, which meant my two older brothers were swimmers, like high-level club swimmers. And then that sort of got me, that competitive nature stemmed from that, because I used to get bullied to fuck by my brothers, as you do. Have you got brothers?
I do. I've got one brother with one mum and dad, and then two half brothers that are younger.
So, so did the older brother beat the fuck out of you?
He did. He fly kicked me once. He got me pretty good because we just watched Ninja Turtles, and I guess they were a bad influence in the late 80s. And it was like they did a move where you hold one leg and then like you jump and kick, like you catch the leg and then you jump and you kick them
in the head.
Yeah. So he wanted to practice doing that.
Awesome.
And he got me good. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much my childhood. Was I don't think there was a living, waking moment where I wasn't being punched in the face or I was throwing a punch. So that competitive nature really stemmed from having two older brothers, and that's where the strength came from. I think is I have to be bigger than them, have to be stronger than them to be able to defend myself, and that's honestly where it stemmed from. That's the God's honest truth. And the swimming side of things, we all went to the swimming pool, and that was the only way I could think of to get big and strong was swimming faster, harder, longer than they did, just to beat my brothers. So I ended up, through that method of thinking, I ended up becoming a national champion swimmer at age 10. And then I was on to like the world class potential squad. So I was on basically the junior Olympic team when I was like 12 years old. So yeah, that competitive nature really set me up and got me into sport. My mum got me into sport, and my older brothers got me into sport, and that gave me I believe the swimming gave me such a great base to be big and strong and fit, which then led to the lifting weights.
But what do you think people's fascination is with like Strongman, like World's Strongest Man? It's been around since the 70s, maybe as an official competition, but it feels like something that's throughout centuries.
I think it's been a fascination for thousands of years, for being honest. I think the earliest recorded lifting was in Scotland. King Malcolm Calmore, and he picked his number one bodyguard by who could lift the biggest stone, and this is like 1070 AD or something like that. So that's where it sort of stemmed from. And Scotland obviously developed the Highland Games, and that was like, so World's Strongest Man was like a derivative of the Highland Games. It sort of manufactured its way into like lifting stones, lifting logs, putting logs above your head, and that's where it stemmed from.
Oh my goodness! Surely that's the easiest lift so far.
13 reps, that's 14 reps. One more, Eddie.
And that's that. No need to do any more, the beast has done it.
And I guess it is that thing of seeing people do feats of strength as well, like, because I'm nothing, like I got like chicken legs, and like, I can't relate in any way.
You put yourself down, mate, you're in good shape.
Well, yeah, I'm all right. I got a bit of dad bod in the middle there.
Yeah.
And, on the cigars and the scrumpy jacks, but besides that, I'm not bad. But I like seeing other people push themselves, And what do you think's more important? Is it the physicality or the mentality? Because I think you are good at prioritizing both, I suppose, like the mental state you need to be in plus the physical shape.
I think the two have to complement each other, because the physical side is obviously very hard. You have to push your body to the limits on a daily basis. You have to eat 10,000 calories a day. You're pushing huge amounts of food into your body. You're exerting so much energy. So the physical side is definitely tough, but it's the mental side. It's the mental side of being able to push those boundaries where 99 times out of 100, people go to the gym and they got that inner bitch. They're doing a few reps on the bench press.
It's me.
And that inner bitch just says, "Oh, that'll do," and they'll put the weight back.
Yeah.
Whereas you've got to slap that inner bitch, get the fuck out of my head, and you're doing 20 reps. And that's the difference. That's the mental difference you've got to have to progress in a strength sport. You've got to have a real strong inner bitch. I think without the mental, you're never going to be a good strongman. So like you'll tend to find that most successful strength athletes have got a little bit of a screw loose, or there's like a void in their life, like something's made them that way.
Yeah.
It's like good example would be Tom Stoltman, right? Because he's got autism, and to speak to him as an 18, 19-year-old kid, which I did, I met him at 18, 19, just starting off in Strongman, and he couldn't even formulate a sentence hardly, or he couldn't speak in public is probably more the right thing to say. But I think that was like his superpower. I think he used that to sort of fixate on his weights and just fuck everybody off. Just fixated on lifting weights, and that he won the world's strongest man. He's won it 3 times.
He's
won it 3 times.
Yeah,
that's a guy with autism.
Yeah.
But I actually think that's a massive mental advantage over a lot of people, and he's been spoken heavily about it. And then myself, like just having that mental capacity to be like, I can push through boundaries where everyone thought it was impossible, like the 500 kilo deadlift.
Yeah.
Everyone thought that was impossible. Like literally, you go on the forums, like back in 2015, 16, are we ever going to see a half-ton deadlift in our lifetime? And every single comment was like, nope, not happening, deluded, blah, 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 blah. And I had the belief, that mental belief, to be like, fuck off, like that's possible, I'm going to do it. And then you have to go out and do the training. That's where the physical side comes in as well.
On the way we go! Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Hall lifts the half-ton, 500 kilograms, is off the floor!
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the mental side is what gave you your global appeal.
Yeah.
I think that's where it resonated with lots of people, like where people are drawn to that goal, where you're so focused, and it's admirable because it's like to see someone so determined,
Obsessed. Yeah, absolutely obsessed. Like
it can feel self-destructive too, where you're like, this motherfucker's gonna keel over and just cark it on the spot.
500 kilograms was crushed in Leeds. Eddie Hall owns the world.
So people are kind of going along with the morbid fascination, but also the positivity of it. Do you find that's a tough balance, where it's like the determination and the positivity and the can-do attitude versus pushing yourself too far?
Yeah, that's a tough one, because obviously, you know, you've got family, you've got friends, kids, wife, and I think it's a lot of, you have to be pretty selfish in that respect. It's like, you've got a goal. My goal was to win the world's strongest man, and it was the point, I was pushing my body that hard that, you know, doing regular blood work, and my kidney markers were always through the roof, like off the charts. My liver markers were always off the charts. My hemoglobin, like my blood, like thickness and everything was just off the charts. It was just like stupid. And I remember it was like, I'm going to say 5 weeks before I won the world's strongest man. And a doctor sat me down, looked at all my blood work, and he's like, mate, it's like if I were to put you on a chart of like people at risk to have a stroke, you've got like normal people, probably, you know, at the 10% factor. You've got someone that's like 300 pounds. They're going to be on the top of that scale. I was 430 pounds. And he said, you're up here. He said, if you were to put everyone in the UK on a piece of paper and be like, right, who's the most at risk to have a heart attack and a stroke right now, I'd pick you.
Number one.
You
got that gold.
Yeah. But when he said
Before
that,
you did the 500 kilos.
when he said that to me, it really fucking dawned in my head. I was like, fuck.
And you're still quite young.
Yeah, I was
You're in your 20s, yeah?
29 at the time. And he said that to me, and I had to sit down and be like, he's completely right. He's like, I am the most at risk to have a heart attack and a stroke, probably over the whole planet. So I had to push all that aside and be like, right, this is my last chance at winning World's Strongest Man. You know, it's ride or die. And the method in my brain, it was almost like a suicide pact, because I said it publicly. It was like, you ever see me on that podium, I'll have died trying. And every time I went to sleep at night during that last 5 weeks, I genuinely believed that I wasn't going to wake up. Genuinely believed that. And that's why I slept so soundly.
Yeah.
It seems really weird. But like that last 5 weeks was actually, him telling me that was an absolute blessing.
Right.
Because it was like,
It kind of gave you a deadline.
It gave me a deadline.
It became a bit of a heist.
It'd be like,
to get in there.
I've got 5 weeks to win the World's Strongest Man now, and after that, I'm free.
Yeah.
So in my head, I was like, fuck it, if I die, I die. So it was like, you know, it had a massive sort of risk factor to it, but it was also a gift.
Yeah.
In a way. So, but it was quite, you know, you think about it realistically, it's a selfish thought process.
You won't believe. Oh God. How many hours? Fuck off, Dad. You wouldn't believe how many hours of my life I put into this. All the family time that I sacrificed If it wasn't for this woman, it wouldn't happen, honestly. She does everything for me. You know, she is my rock. I love you, baby.
It was selfish with the deadline. I think that's what a lot of people do like about Eddie Hall as well. It's like, okay, he does seem content. He's not bullshitting. It's like that was the singular goal. Win World's Strongest Man. And then, fucking go on side quests.
100%. 100%.
Go sumo, go arm wrestling, go have fun.
100%.
And be there for your family.
Yeah, and that's it. I look in the mirror every day and I am a happy and content man. Genuinely am.
Yeah.
And things happen afterwards and you see other people be successful in strongman and doing world records and I'm like, that's fucking great to see.
Thor.
Yeah, Thor. Like,
how have you felt? That deadlift record was 505 kilos
so
2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah, so he just pulled 505 and genuinely, like, good for him. I'm happy he got it. It's like, but it proves the point of like where I brought the deadlift to, because I brought it from 462 to 500 in 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, and it's took for 9 years to get the 505, but I'm so happy he got it because it just proves the point of like the human capabilities through the belief.
Yeah.
Because there's footage of Thor in 2016, just before I pulled the 500, saying to camera he didn't think it was possible. And look at him now, 9 years later, he's fucking beating it by 5 kilos.
Yeah, you were the trailblazer. No one can take that away from you, right? If you weren't content with that, it would be a bit...
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, if I wasn't, I'd be getting my suit and boot back on. And
Is there a temptation? Are you like a little bit...
No, man.
Itchy palms, I want to go for 5'10".
Not at all, because...
Or 5'6".
No, not at all. Because it's like, I just know what the detriment and the stress and the strain and the health risk is on that. So I could bulk back up to 200 kilo, and I probably could lift over 500 kilos, but it's the risk factor. Would I die trying? The risk reward is so off balance, because when I broke the 500, it was like the reward was massive. The exposure was massive. And now it's almost like general talk. Like they've been talking about 500 plus kilo, like it's normal talk. Apparently, you know, every time there's a deadlift contest, it's like, oh, he's going to pull 500, he's going to pull 500. It's just normal talk. And it's like, where's the reward now? There's hardly any, no one's going to put any money in because it's been broken. So it's like, are you going to pay me $1 million to come back and pull 510? The money's never going to be there because people know it's most likely going to happen. And
probably like most athletes, you do get a bit worried going, I'm aging. Like you're bloody, what are you, you're 37?
37.
I'm 39. I'm older than you.
Yeah.
I'm your senior. I'm your dad. Put that out. So like many athletes, like, I've spoken with Australian rules footballers and things like that, and there's always this thing with athletes where it's like, oh, it's going to end soon, like my body's going to give out if it's late 30s or something like that, and you're kind of planning for after retirement and what that looks like what you're going to do. And I think it's one of the hardest things for athletes because you've had that singular focus for so long going, this is my goal. And
it's horrendous because like you say, it's bit that like winning the World's Strongest Man. I set that target when I was 19. I put it on my Facebook at 19 years of age. I am going to win the World's Strongest Man one day. Watch this space. Publicly said it on my nan's deathbed, and I went on this fucking journey for 10 years, got it, and then it's like, fuck. Like I came back and you're like, you know, you're changing nappies, you're doing the dishes, you're doing the laundry. It's like, fuck. Like I wasn't expecting this. Like I thought it was just going to change miraculously, and so it's like you get this massive high, like you're the world's strongest man, and then 2 days later you get this massive low. It's like the complete opposite. Like the depression kicks in so fast. The easy thing to have done would have been to continue.
Yeah.
So that sounds really daft.
Stay in that zone.
It really seems daft to say that. It would have been easier for me to continue into strongman. That would have been the easy option. The hard option was going, no, I'm happy with what I've done. I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to ride that fucking wave. And by fuck, I rode that wave. Endorsements, TV shows, setting myself up.
You're good at it. Again, the Eddie Hall appeal, it's kind of like not to sound like a harsh dickhead, but it's like he's not really a meathead.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's kind of
exactly.
like even when I first came across his stuff and lots of the online content as well, it's like he's very articulate.
Yeah.
Which is always good because it's like, yeah, again with athletes or maybe with strongman, those stereotypes come into it. Where it's like, oh, they're probably dead from the neck up, but it's like, no, he's very articulate.
Yeah, and you know, off the back of win the world's strongest man, and I knew it would happen. I've had so much success in the TV world, in the entertainment world, in the business world. It's all stemmed from that one title, and I guess I knew deep down that's all I needed to succeed. And you always get the fucking comments, oh, he's a one and done, he's a fucking one-time lucky wonder and all this shit. But it's like, if I went back and won it twice, would that have made a difference to my success? And I don't think it would have. It's like, oh, he's won it twice. He's still the world's strongest man. No one's going to say he won it twice.
Yeah.
It's like, once you've won, it's like the heavyweight champion of the world. Once you've fucking won it, you're always the heavyweight champion of the world. Look at Muhammad Ali, look at George Foreman, look at all those greats, you know? Yeah. They'll always be that top tier athlete.
Yeah, it seems pointless to get insecure about it or defensive.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Do you like the showmanship side as well? Because I think you're good at that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. I've done a couple of films. One of them's being released this summer. I'm talking with Bollywood directors, which is pretty cool.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big audience. That's
fucking people can mock it all they want. I think it's amazing. The stuff they do is incredible, and the money is insane.
Yeah, nice.
I was in Expendables 4. My turn, bitch. I've got some big films coming. I've got a film with Russell Crowe and Mel Gibson.
Oh, that's fun.
Lost Book of Creations. I'm filming that later this year, hopefully, maybe the start of next year. So yeah, it's opened a lot of doors. You know? And I enjoy that. I enjoy that it's a challenge. Acting is a challenge, but like I did with the Strongman, I commit. I've been going to my acting lessons, been doing my speech therapy, and it's really helped me progress as a person, make myself vulnerable, which I guess is why the social media works so well for me. It's because I'm able to make myself vulnerable, and people love to see that.
Yeah.
A big guy like me, be stupid, put tits on, and just be a dickhead.
Yeah.
And I enjoy myself.
Yeah.
I make my living making stupid videos, and I'll take that all day.
Same. Fuck me dead. 11 years. Yeah. Silly videos that's my bread and butter.
It's the way to go.
Yeah, that's a good relatable. We've got a bloody, that's where we meet up, which was, Eddie Hall in my videos. You've probably been in about half a dozen commentaries. I see that swing over there and I'm like, I'm sure you're in a Destination Fucked compilation.
Yeah, I think the rope snapped on me, so I've replaced it with a chain now.
Meanwhile, over at Eddie Hall's house, the world's strongest legend, he only battles inanimate objects rather than outnumbered women at the pool. We have liftoff, bam! Destination fucked. He takes a while to stand up, as you do when you're Eddie Hall. He knows that standing up fast has never served him well. It's a fool's game when you're a big unit. Fuck yes, Ed. Fuck yes, mate.
But yeah, the rope.
Safety first.
That was a fucking bad one.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, it did hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt my ego more than anything.
Well, you ended up in a Destination Fuck compilation.
But then again,
3 million views.
Exactly, prime example. A lot of people wouldn't put that out, but I was like, fuck it, and that makes yourself vulnerable, and people love making yourself vulnerable, and I love doing that. So
yeah.
And then the fighting as well. You commentated the fighting. That was a good one.
The Nefati brothers.
Nefati brothers.
Nefati.
Nefati.
I say farty, it probably shits them. Let me go, yeah.
I went for a tackle, swingy backhand, punch, power bomb, destination fucked, there it is. Oh, he's holding onto his leg like when you fight your big brother. Do whatever you can. Crikey.
Yeah, that was a fun one, and I never know how the fight footage will go, and there was some issues with copyright striking there, and I was like, I'll just hit up Eddie, see if he can help. And I'm like, no way he can help. It's a few hours after the fight, and you're like, yeah, leave it with me. And got it reinstated, and I was like, okay, good. I don't think anyone wants to bash me.
Well, you're a good egg, mate, and your content's fucking great. It's entertaining, and by fuck, I think everybody knows who you are. So you've done really well with it.
It's funny, and it's a similar position to you in that way, where I've become part of the furniture. It's like, oh yeah, Ozzy Man, he's been round 2014 YouTube days, and he's still kind of going at it. And it's like, people can come and go with your content. It's like, they can not watch it for a while, but they can come back, they can binge watch it, catch up with it. And I really like that relationship with the audience, because the parasocial thing, or that content creator industry. You're in a lot of industries, so I can talk to you like you're a content creator. Where it can be a bit dangerous, the relationship getting too close. It's great you can reach your audience directly without a distributor or middlemen, or I don't have agents or managers. It really is just DMing and seeing if anyone will reply, whether it's
the best way.
Australia's Prime Minister or Strongman Eddie. It's like, oh, if I can hit him up. It's a different era, years like 10 to 20 of being a content creator, where it's not everything smashing numbers wise all the time, but it's comfortable.
Yes.
And people come and go, and they're like, oh, he's still going, and he hasn't had a scandal. So that's
we're not on the P. Diddy stage yet.
No. Well,
there's still time.
Our industry as well, we fuck up.
time.
I haven't tried to sell crypto, so I'm happy about that. I'm like, don't mess with people's health or their finance, and you'll probably be round as a content creator for a while.
At the minute, I'm quite heavy into the fighting, so I'm actively looking for another fight.
The MMA?
Yeah, MMA. MMA's proven pretty tough, if I'm being honest, but I'll take anything like boxing, MMA.
Was the Puds fight, was that MMA? Or
That was MMA, yeah. So I'm talking to a few federations, and again, it might be another 2v1, it might be a 3v1, it might be something stupid, but it might be
something I could
commentate
again.
Something you could commentate on.
It just, as a... not at the forefront of your mind, but if you get me thinking, fuck, Ozzy Man would go all right with this one. If
100%,
if I have a crack at this.
I'll get you there to commentate.
Yeah. Get me some content. Yeah, that'd be good.
And then there's the obviously the big dogs, like the John Jones, the Francis Ngannous, talking to different people. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I mean, they're well, like, if you're talking skill level, they're up there.
You roasted Jake Paul recently. Was that a thing? You were going to do a Jake Paul fight?
Well, I was trying to get both of them to accept a 2v1.
So the Paul brothers.
So Jake Paul and Logan Paul versus me in an MMA.
Fuck yeah.
I would love that.
That would be fun.
I would fucking love that.
I could commentate that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You could protect me from a copyright strike. 2 hours after the fight, yo, Eddie, let me have a crack. Oh, okay. How far along did that go? Like in the
Not very far. I put it out there, and they don't really, obviously they're making their own business. They're doing very well.
Yeah. So, Logan's big in the WWE stuff.
Yeah, they're massive. Fair play to them. Yeah. So I'm just actively trying to get a fight.
You were just trolling. You were trolling Jake.
Yeah.
Because you were like, he wants me to go down in the second or something.
Was
that legit? Or that
no,
was,
of course. It was a bit of fun.
It was a bit of fun. Because it sounds believable.
Well,
I don't know what's real on the internet anymore. I've been on the internet for 11 years. I'm like, is that mis or disinformation? Is that fucking AI? I don't know.
It was funny as fuck because I put that on, and almost every single comment was like, I fucking knew it. Dirty bastard.
Exactly,
I was joking.
No, you got to be careful.
You have,
Yeah. I'm struggling, and we're the age group that grew up with the internet. We're like pioneers of cyberbullying and trolling. We're in the chat rooms. We were in chat rooms getting banned,
Yeah, no, 100%. You are 100% right.
MIRC, ICQ. We were the trailblazers with that too.
So
I was like, Eddie, I get it. I'm your age, but everyone's going to believe that's real.
Yeah, so in that instance, I probably shouldn't have put it out, but I think it's pretty obvious it was a joke.
Yeah, sure. It's a joke. But every good joke has a bit of truth in it. No. I won't shit. I'm going to get myself knocked out by someone.
Why?
If I keep shit talking.
You want to get into a bit of fighting? Would you do it?
The last time I was in a fight, I was maybe 13.
Okay, so it's been a while.
Yeah. It's been 26 years. It hurt.
Yeah.
I was like, the inner bitch in me goes, fucking quit that, play guitar.
So there's not like
stand-up
there's not like a rival commentator that's like you knock heads with or anything.
Not really. No, I'm kind of like, everyone have a crack at commentating videos. I don't care. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm in my own lane and I'm staying there. I'm in my own comfort zone. So I'm like, whatever. No, I don't have any beefs. I don't have a nemesis.
Well, that's a shame.
You reckon I should make one?
Yeah.
There's Brian Taylor.
Tell you can start a bitch
But that's
fight with.
AFL commentary. You didn't know who I was after a line. Don't worry about that.
Oh.
Did you just here to take photos? What do you do?
Ozzy Man from Ozzy Man Reviews. I don't know if you've ever watched Ozzy Man on YouTube.
No, I haven't. No, haven't watched Ozzy Man. A lot of people down here.
It's a niche topic.
There's a guy that talks about videos from America called Greg Doucette. Doucette. Yeah, he's an absolute fucking weapon.
Okay.
Just talk shit. Oh, you should start a beef.
A weapon as in, like, he's buff as
just
well?
like no, just sounds
Or he's
like
me, or?
just sounds like the squeaky toy off Toy Story.
Okay.
And talk shit about everybody. He'd be a great one.
He'd be a good nemesis
yeah,
for me?
start a nemesis with Greg Doucette. Yeah,
I'll think about
great.
it. Yeah, I
It'd be a
don't.
good war.
Yeah,
It'd be a good war.
I'm a man of peace, Hawley. I don't have internet beefs. I don't think I have. Maybe I've probably fucked up a couple of times, but I've looked to please and make it up fast. I've looked to go, no, I didn't mean anything by it. Come on, fuck me. Just crack open a Scrumpy Jacks and move on.
Scrumpy Junks.
Crack open a Scrumpy Junk.
You've had one too many of that, I think.
They're 6%. That's pretty good. This English summer's hitting me.
Yeah,
This is not summer. This is fucked. No, I can always go. Anyone can go back to the Beatles. That would be.
But modern day, you don't even know what the fucking Beatles is.
No.
Like, who?
Do you ever go to live concerts or?
No. Fucking hell no.
Well, you know, people see like Jason Momoa in like the.
I know.
Pit,
I don't
and it's
know.
like, oh, Momoa was in the pit. You haven't.
I suppose like you could get away with it if it was like in the pit and you could just go and just mosh around and just keep mincing about. But like for me to get because I wanted to go see Oasis. And I couldn't get hold of any of like the VIP tickets. But for me to go into the like the general public in Oasis, that's like 100% my demographic of my audience. It'd just be constant nagging for pictures. I wouldn't fucking enjoy myself.
Yeah.
So it's a bit sad, really. I don't get to have those experiences. I've never been to a concert in my life.
Really?
Never.
You'll be fine in Australia. We're not fanatical. I'll take you to a concert.
And they wouldn't give a fuck, and they just let me be, would they?
Perth, no one gives a fuck where I'm from. You could walk around.
Fantastic.
You'd be fine.
I think a lot of it is is with the YouTube. Is you're very personable.
Yeah.
Like, people like think they're like your mate and on your level. So it's quite common for. Like we were at the airport the other day, and I was eating a burger, and I took myself right in the corner of this airport. I thought no one will see me here. And some guy just came in, and sat down next to me. He was like, "You're right, mate." Wait. I'm like, bro, I'm eating a fucking burger. Fuck off. Yeah. and he sat down because he was like talking to me like he was his mate. And I'm not your fucking friend. Fuck off. But I think it's because the YouTube gives that perception that they know you so well.
Yeah, it's what I was talking about a bit earlier with the parasocial thing and trying to keep that kind of healthy relationship where it's still like, this is the content. And yeah, it's authentic to who I am, even though I'm hamming up an Aussie accent and I'm sitting here in me cheeky bloody head.
Oh, you just give away your identity.
Yeah, I know, but that's all right. I mean, people still spot me from time to time.
Yeah.
But like I say, Australia, and I mean, what's YouTube still? D-grade celebrity level? It's
kind of,
you
yeah.
coast through it. You're still, because you do more, you're an athlete still, so you got a higher level, whereas I'm just a shit talker, so I don't get high levels of fanaticism around Ozzy Man. But have you found that hard, like the privacy thing, as you've gotten older, because you had your shit show at the front?
Yeah, it can be tough, and again, I've sort of created paradise at home, or still creating paradise at home, because I can't take my kids to the theme park. I can't take them out for meals. You know, it's very stressful. It's
Yeah, I saw that video where you talked about it, and it felt very raw.
Yeah.
And it felt like something you were processing, or it had snuck up on you.
Yeah, it just builds. You know, it builds over time. It gets very stressful for the family. You know, you and I do try and go out and try and have experiences with them. But you just can't, like, you know, I'll go, like, if I were to go to a theme park, it would be every second step someone would ask me for a picture. And it sounds innocent, But you got to think that from a little girl's perspective who wants to go and enjoy a day out with his dad at a theme park. Every 30 seconds, she's got to stand there and watch me decline a picture or do a picture. And it sounds innocent, but you add that up throughout the theme park day. Say if I did 60 pictures, right? And every picture takes 30 seconds. Sounds innocent, but that's half an hour that my daughter's got to stand there and go, fucking great.
It adds up.
But it more than adds up. I'm being very like playing it down there. It's way more than
being
60.
a bit diplomatic because everyone, you're grateful for fans.
Yeah,
I think.
100%.
As a content creator, it's
100%.
like,
yeah, it has.
That's your livelihood, and you enjoy that connection and entertaining people.
Yeah.
So you really appreciate that, and I always say it to my wife. I'm like, I'm super grateful, and you got to stay grateful.
100%. But as I say, I think everyone says, well, you ask for it, you put yourself out there, which is true. I put myself on YouTube, you make yourself relatable. I put my house on YouTube. But I've never put my fucking address on.
No.
You know what I mean? And I sort of take people on the journey, but people turn up at well, they're not anymore. And we'll get to this.
Not after the twist their head off.
But it was like a daily occurrence. So you get 3 or 4 people a day.
Right.
Coming and knocking on and ringing the gate bell. Can is Eddie in? Can I have a picture? Can I have an autograph? People bringing the kids, people bringing the friends. And then obviously we had the incident where people would leave outside the property. So I wasn't actually here. And Alex rang me up and said, like, these people have been out the property for 20 minutes. Can you come round and sort it? So I came up the side road, went back out, and just fucking lost my shit. Like, my kids are trying to get to sleep and you're out here beeping your fucking horns for 20 minutes. Fuck off. And they were trying to like, whoa, we just want a picture with you. I'm like, no, I'm done talking. You've been asked to leave several times. Just fuck off, just go, I've had enough. And then obviously
I saw it.
You saw the viral clip of me.
It hit my algorithm down under, and I was like, oh, what's happened to Eddie? You're in the national news here. I saw all the fucking tabloid stuff.
Worldwide. Yeah, I was painted as a very bad person for 24 hours. And then obviously I did the response video and everyone sort of saw my side of the story.
You've explained yourself well, even I don't want to go over it too much because I'm like, you put that out there and you're conscientious and you know that thing of having to put your word out there.
You have to. If I didn't put my word out there, I'd have been cancelled. Literally, my sort of business partner with Beast Farm rung me up. It's like, we've had 0 sales for 24 hours. Like, you're being cancelled. Like, no one wants to be associated with you because I'd threatened to, rip this guy's head off and rip his kids in the car. So yeah, it did me a disservice. And but on the same sentence, I'm actually thankful that incident happened.
Well, you needed to reset the boundaries by the set. That's what we're talking about, it with it adding up. And as you've been a content creator or a public figure for a certain amount of time, 10 plus years.
Yeah.
And always grateful for it and always accommodating, like I say, I'm in Perth and there's Perth, Australia, very low fanaticism.
Yeah.
But once every time I'm out, I'll do a photo, even I don't have the hair on, and I don't do as many Here's Me Face videos as the commentary stuff, but it's every time I'm out at every event. And it's only recently I've started to think, is that playing on me? Talking it out with the misso, I'm like, is it playing on me in a way that I don't even realise? And if I'm with my son, he's stepping back but still trying to cling to my hand while I'm doing a photo over here, and you start to think, oh, that's got to be weird.
It's damaging. It's very damaging for that child, and that's what I realised over the years. It's very, very damaging.
And he doesn't know how to process it or talk about it, really.
Exactly, yeah. It's tough for a kid to be in this environment.
Yeah.
Very tough. But yeah, since that stalker incident, I haven't had I had one old man came and asked me to do some charity thing, but I haven't had a single fucking person come to the property since then.
Right.
So I'm actually very thankful that happened. So you stalker bastards that fucking stalked me that night, thank you. Genuinely, thank you. You did me a massive fucking favour. I hope you learnt your lesson, but thank you for.
You were overdue for a boundary reset.
There's a little girl shouting good night. Good night, beautiful.
We're almost finished. Now I'm taking up your time.
Love you. Daddy. Yeah. 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. We've got through a lot that was on my mind as someone that's followed you for a long time as well. I don't know. Good shit.
Good shit.
Keep it up.
And you. Keep it
Whatever
up.
your next side quest is.
Yeah.
Well, the arm wrestling's the
arm wrestling next. Hopefully another fight before the end of the year.
Yeah, nice.
Just building up. This is what I wanted. I wanted the You know, these are the jobs that they're not easy, but they're the jobs that all the work I've done build up to these jobs. You know, it's like you've built the profile, you've had the successes, and now you can really use that to get into Bollywood, get into Hollywood, and do cool shit. Be on set with Sylvester Stallone and Jason Statham. That for me was fun. Fucking. It was amazing.
Yeah.
They're fucking amazing. Spending a whole week with Jason Statham just talking shit and fucking swapping stories. That was on par with one of the best weeks of my life, you know? So that's the cool shit I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, nice. No, good shit. I'll let you go. Your kids are going to bed and I got to get back to Australia. My flight's in like 12 hours, so...
12 minutes.
Thanks so much for having me here. I do really appreciate it,
Thank you, Ozzy.
Yeah, thanks heaps.
Pleasure, man.
And
Thank you.
We can cut it there. That's good shit.